You know, the only character we haven't seen so far would be Mr. Crazy Hair guy. You know, Hagakure. Where is he, by the way? Maybe I'm missing a place that I need to investigate because I haven't seen him yet. Anyway, so we have the emergency handbook, so now we can just open every locker, right? So let's see. I want to go open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader. Okay, we read this already. I took out my handbook, doesn't work. But, what about the emergency handbook? Let's give it a try. Come on. I took the emergency handbook and ran across the card reader, and then, beep! I can now look at other people's, things. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we got inside. Let's invade their privacy. Well, this locker's totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. You don't say, eh? See the crystal ball here, by the way? This is a crystal ball. A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker, it's just not possible. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. Oh wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? Or is it a clone? No, or maybe a Yasuhiro from an alternate dimension? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes? You know, that's the surprise. You know, that's the more surprising part, that he actually took notes. No, he attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook? How strange. Maybe he's the mastermind, you know? He was hiding his stuff here this entire time, you see. That's why he's missing. Everyone's the mastermind. Asahito's the mastermind. Hagakure's the mastermind. You know, everybody's a mastermind. I took the emergency handbook, ran across the locker. What's inside here? Well, I don't see anything that might be a clue. Oh, okay, nothing? Just nothing in there? Come on. I don't want to see, even if it's, like, not connected. Oh, okay, there's something in here, however. Well, this thing is practically empty. Well, except one thing, I guess. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But if some writing inside, it could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. I mean, you're already doing it anyway, so... It looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster, and my father, Nani. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as a foundation for a new era. Oh yes, the superior youth. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be able to be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. That's Kyoko, alright. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko, it couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. As she said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came directly, just so happens to headmaster my father. Got that ready. Well, what does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. When I reached the last page, the question marks spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, and scrawled. Despair walks among us. Among us, no. What is this? What does this mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. And there's also a second despair. Okay. I can never escape Among Us. I can't escape. I don't even play that game, but it became so big, so popular, you know, that you can't hide from it. Okay, well this is the same. So whoop. Oh, so last page. Alright. I guess that's it. But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in lockers that look like they belong to people here? Or rather, belong to people here. A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward, and have to believe in everyone. Can I look at these lockers though? Nothing? Okay. Oh, let me just double check. What did they say? It just said nothing, right? Nothing, yeah, nothing that could be a clue. Oop. Nothing that could be a clue. Can I look at this? Nothing that could be a clue, and there's nothing over here, okay. Well, I guess there's only like 2 lockers we had to really check that was connected to the case. Oh, uh-oh. Already? I wanted to talk to Kyoko one more time, you know, to confirm the notebook or whatever. But I guess not, we don't have that choice. One more thing at the gym? I guess we're not starting the trial yet. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Well, let's go to the gym, I guess. Oh, here's this guy. Where have you been this entire time? Oh, hey, Hiro. Ah, Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised? Oh, no reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him. What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait! There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Suspicious. What a sussy baka. Well, it's just us this time, I guess. Monokuma's just giving hints, you know, one by one, you know, to every student, maybe. Hello! Welcome! Hello! Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope? Ready for the final hint? Okay, fine. What is it? This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found inside was a single photograph. Okay. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. Hey, look at everybody. There's, you know, there's Celeste, Leon, Mondo again with his silly hair. There's Mukuro, by the way, ain't she a cutie? There's Saika, you do the little peace sign. There's Hagakure, you know, trying to be all cool as always, but his hair looks really dumb. There's Sakura putting like a hand on Yamada. Ishimaru blocking, you know, Junko's face. Chihiro is smiling. Donut Girl, Kyoko, Toko, Toko just looking at Byakuya. Byakuya staring out the window. Just like a Japanese main character. You know, there's one person missing from this photo, I guess. Anyway, it featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. But that's not true, I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we look at that file... Mukuro Ikusaba? And this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? So yeah, it's also mysterious, just because everyone seems to be in like a classroom. And everyone's alive? Isn't that weird? And even more than that... Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this at all. Oh, except Celeste. You know, Celeste isn't wearing a uniform. She's wearing her typical gothic Lolita uniform. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. As it turns out, they were all pretending. This was all just a giant prank, you see. They just pretended not to know each other and then killed each other, but actually they're all lying to you, Makoto. They're all the masterminds, so you better get that knife again and start stabbing, is what you need to do, Makoto. Just kill them before they get you, no? But if this picture is real, then could that mean... Could it be? Everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet? Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well, Horatio. Or is that Hamlet, or I can't remember. It's some kind of Shakespeare. Like, you're kind of getting the way standing there, you know? So I mean, get out. But I told you, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. Maybe like a Deus Ex Machina or something. I guess that's me. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. Makoto hits himself because of confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? I mean, the power of really good Photoshop skills, I guess. somehow. Which would mean everyone but me. Oh, maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. I mean, where did Hagakure run to, you know? I guess we have to go back to talk to everybody, but like Hina, she like ran around everywhere, and Hagakure, I don't know where he is. Now, I'm guessing Hina would go back to the cafeteria. I always find her in the cafeteria, but maybe I'm wrong. No, yeah, okay, she's here. All right, I knew it. Donut girl is always here. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto. Sorry, Kako. What? She ran out so fast, I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Ina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Everyone's avoiding us now. What happened? Do we smell? Did we put on too much Axe body spray or whatever? And now we're too smelly? Because that's what everyone did in high school? Every guy just like put on way too much Axe body spray and just smelled horrible. It's not what you're supposed to do. Anyway, let's see, who else? I guess everybody else would be on the 4th floor, right? Unless they moved, I guess. Well, 4th floor, well, I don't know, actually, 4th floor, 5th floor... well, yeah, so Byakuya was in here, right? He was in the headmaster's room, so yeah. Over here. Byakuya! Did you hear the news? I'm not looking at the photo or something? Nope, okay, he's not here. He doesn't even want to talk to me, he's just gone. Crazy. Alright. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I guess, Fukuwa will be over here in the dojo, I assume, unless she moved. No? What? Where is everybody? They just move. They keep moving everywhere. Gosh. I don't know where everybody is. I guess I'll walk around a little bit more just to see. I don't know if I need to talk to everybody, but just in case. I mean, the only other person I know that I might find would be Kyoko, I guess. Because she might still be in that room. With her dad's skeleton, you know? She turned the skeleton into like a xylophone. Now she's just playing it with his bones right now. It's very fun. He's having a great time. I'm just walking down, so just in case I see anybody on the way, maybe... I just wouldn't know where everybody... where would everybody be at this point? I don't know. I only found Asahina because I know she likes donuts. She likes eating, but otherwise... Anyone in here? I didn't check in here, I guess. Anyone in here? No? No one in here. Everyone's avoiding me. Well, let's just go back to where Kyoko was, maybe. Kyoko, are you still angry about your dad or something? More like, well, she's probably more like sad more than anything else, but... Anyway. Kyoko, are you in there? There's all kinds of stuff I want to talk to her about, but... I better give her some more time. Aw, damn it! Never mind then. Alright, I really do have to, like... look everywhere else. And see if I can find... Where is everybody? Hello? Let's look at the map again. Maybe they're in their dorms, maybe? Maybe they went back to their dorms. I don't know. Because Asahina was in the cafeteria. Oko, are you in there? Did you go back to your room? Door is unlocked, but can I go inside? No? Okay, everybody's doors are unlocked, I guess. You can't just enter your dorms now, but... If I set foot inside without asking, he feed me to the vultures. Okay. Hey, let's go in Sayaka's room real quick, no? Nothing to do with investing. Right, Sayaka? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, interesting dialogue. Kyoko? Yeah, I'm interested now. I think she'd be very unhappy if I just barged in without permission. Hacker's room. That has nothing to do with the investigation. Okay. Mondo? Anything about Mondo? Nothing investigation. My own room. I can't go there right now. Search, Psychos. Junko. Junko's room. That has nothing to do with investigation. Already checked that. Chihiro, Celeste. Okay, a lot of others to say. I just want to check real quick, you know, see if there's any interesting dialogue. Hito's room. I don't want to imagine what she'd do if I went in without telling her. Nothing to do with investigation. Remember Leon? That guy. He got hit by a bunch of baseballs. Hero's room. I don't want to have any reason to go inside. And no otaku. Okay. I guess a lot of the others are the same. I just like the unique dialogue you get from interacting with some of them. Anyway. Where is everybody? Laundry? I don't know. I'm checking every single nook and cranny. I don't know where everybody is. I think I'm supposed to find everybody, right? Does the map say where everybody is, I wonder? Dining hall. There was an exclamation mark on the dining hall. I guess. Oh, okay. Okay, there he is. There's one in the archive, so he's in the library. Alright. Of course that's where he is. That's his favorite place. He likes to read. And he's in the garden, and she's in the bio lab. Alright. Anything else? I still have an exclamation mark on the dining hall for some reason, but I don't know if it's related or not. Oh. Let's go to the library. Let's go check out what Byakuya's doing and say, hey, what's up, Byakuya? The guy that's like the most suspicious of everyone around him. Will he, you know, give me the time of day even? Oh, Byakuya, my best buddy. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya? I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he did. He just walked away. What the? Why is he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. More than usual. You know? More than usual. Okay, well, they just leave. Who else? You know, who else is going to ignore me and walk away? Let's see, I guess the 5th floor? Yeah, I saw some exclamation marks on the 5th floor. So I'll go to garden. Bam 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 bam. Hello? Hey, Hero! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No way. No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. And once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I'd found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? Well, maybe it has something to do with the photo, you know? Maybe. Well, let's go to the biolab because that's where Toko Fukawa is. I decided to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there... Oh, okay, she passed out. Was her passed out again. Huh? Toko? Not again. Oh, she learned how to open that thing, I guess. Toko, are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? You know, add another victim. It's very convenient, actually. You can put her. She died right in the morgue. Nope. Okay. She turned into her other form. Ah! It's cold. Super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like these, I'm sure you will. What? Was I asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there, staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morales? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't you say it's like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. It's like dual RAM, you know? That's why you have like 2 RAM sticks. No, it's more like half. Actually. Yeah, it actually is more like half. When you think about it. But all I want to know right now is where's my little darling? Tell me now or I slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigating. By himself? I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things messed up. Anyway, I gotta hurry. Can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Toko shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be a reason for it. I mean, it's right here. She saw a dead body. The fridge is open, but I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out. Ah, okay, Kyoko. She faints so easily. Kyoko! It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay? Are you okay? Bust our off. I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize. But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah, I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted? I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear. I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot here, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why is everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea. Give me a hand of this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. What's wrong? Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body's in here. Mukuro's body? Nani? Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge? Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess. You may be right. Either way, now we can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation. I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time. I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do? Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it? I'm just wait over here, like a puppy, I guess. Woof woof. Oh, it was seem. Oh, I missed that. What was the log again? F2? There you go. She said, it would seem the blue light comes on when the slot is occupied. Okay, well, I mean, that's what we said before. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights. Interesting. I mean, that's what I counted before as well. 9 lights. Already looked at that. Look at this tarp. You know, I've seen this tarp somewhere before. It's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. And if I remember that tarp, it had a stamp on it that said Biolab. Well, I mean, there you go. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. There you go. Is a fridge meant for storing dead bodies? I can't do it. I can't look inside. Alright, are you done, Kyoko? I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Why not? The only reason he gives us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I could solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Geez, that was fast. Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything? I pay careful attention to the wounds and traces of blood. It seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those things were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old. Where does it say they're old? Huh? All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference? Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give. You seem to be equating several days old to simply old. But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds. It makes it sound they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? Well, we all got the Monokuma file after she was killed, right? So the wounds were at least a few days old. There's no way they could have had anything to do with it. But what if Makoto herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What? Certainly, you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of the many? A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can. They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of the possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Okay. Some lessons from Kyoko. So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. And come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then... And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Our victim in this case is without a doubt Makoto Ikusaba, the 16th student. You know, lying hidden somewhere in this morgue. They call her the ultimate despair, the one of two, watch out for her. Is that all you want to ask? Yeah, I think so. And it looks like we have no further business with Makoto's body. Let's get going. It's kinda chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kinda sad leaving it out like this? Sad. Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed, and she's still a victim. Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive? I'll put it back. I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Oh, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyokyo about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Well, we're gonna do it now. By clicking on her with my mouse. Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask. Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here? What? What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms. I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need a handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook. The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room. So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook. What makes you say that? Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? Can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in the locker? Everything you said makes perfect sense, but there's something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father. Could that mean that video was real too? Video? Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything you could imagine. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate these lockers, right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook, that way you can... That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening a locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it is my locker. Your locker? If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD? It says, Class number 78 Urgent Interviews? I found it in that hidden room after you left. I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Interview DVD. Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble? So as it turns out, the arrangements I've made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind. There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for I can't speak. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyokyo's eyes burn with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness. So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right. But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean? Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is to keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange. Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about the hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Don't give up, Makoto. What's up, QXXSSH? I don't know how you say your name, but what's up, you thought you were the only one here? Well, you know, this is how it goes for me anyway. I mean, especially, it depends, you know, depends on the game, I guess, but I'm not a really big streamer, I guess. But especially if I play a game that's like, you know, like a long playthrough, you know, and you're like the final chapter, obviously, it makes it less likely that people come by, I guess, because the spoilers, right? I don't know. But yeah, sometimes it's just me, but you know, that's just how it is. Some people come by, some don't. I don't know. I record all this for YouTube anyway, so that's why I keep talking. You know, even if nobody's here, that's why I still talk. It's for the viewers on YouTube. You know, my handful of viewers. You came for the Perfect Apocalypse? Yeah, that's... I don't know, again, for some reason, that's one of my more popular videos. I think I was at the right time, at the right place. I mean, relatively speaking, you know, definitely way more views than I usually get, you know, on my YouTube channel. But for some reason, it got super popular. I mean, I think I know why. It's made because I checked, you know, I mentioned it before, but definitely, like, if you want, like, the raw analysis, I think it really is, like, is Manly Badass Hero, you know, another YouTuber that's way bigger than me. And, you know, I've watched his content in the past before as well. I know about him. But I think he played the first one, you know, of like a trilogy, but he never played the second or third one. But I did. So, like, the people who found Manly somehow were searching for the sequels. And then, you know, because Manly didn't play them or whatever. But I did, so they found my videos instead. So you notice that, like, you know, the first game that I did still had pretty good views, you know, again, comparatively, but not as much as the second and third playthroughs of the playthroughs of the second and third game, and that's why I got a lot of views or something. I don't know. That's weird. Regularly though, I'm still like not that big of a streamer or like YouTuber, but oh well. It helps though, I guess, if some of your videos get viral because of the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, what am I doing? I actually forgot what I was doing. So we did all that. We talked to Kyoko. Where do we need to go again? Oh yeah, we have to look at the DVD. That's right. She gave us a DVD to look at. So we have to find the AV room. Where is that again? Pew Pew. Hello, Mono, by the way. Pew Pew. Danganronpa is one of those games where you watch bits of it by different people, but never from start to finish. Yeah, you watch Manly. Yeah, I saw YouTube analytics just literally just show me, hey, most of your subscribers, they came from like Manly Badass Heroes subscribers, so that's, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's also because I'm like, I have a similar style, I guess, sort of. He's definitely more, obviously much more of a veteran, I guess, you know, obviously. But, you know, I guess I have a similar style. It's kind of like, you know, unlike other YouTubers, I guess, I don't like, you know, scream or whatever, or like scream to the microphone or yell a lot or things like that. I just kind of like, you know, enjoy the game, kind of chill out, hang out, play the game. Kind of like it's kind of like what I like doing, and just like provide narration, I guess, when I play visual novels. Also, where's the AV lab? I actually forgot. Where is it? Physics lab. AV lab, a symbol somewhere. Well, the AV, I remember the AV lab was one of the first things we went, right? It was the very first case. So it has to be at least maybe the first floor, right? That's the only floor we had. Yeah, over here, yeah. Okay. Go! The audio-visual room, I think. That's what it means. You gotta put a tape inside. It's crazy. Because we don't use tapes these days anymore. We have like, what, Blu-ray? Even though me personally, I don't really watch media, you know, even like physical media. I just watch everything online, you know. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Oh well, it's actually it's a DVD, not a tape. But anyway, well then I better take a look. I took a DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have been only a few seconds. You don't watch TV anymore, yeah? How many people died, though? You just joined 5 minutes ago? I mean, again, it's like hard. This is like weird to get into because I'm on the final chapter of this game, so it's giant spoilers if you haven't been following this entire time. I don't know. It's hard to follow because this is literally almost the end of the game, basically. Anyway. But, you know, if you're interested, you know, if what you saw so far, you could definitely, I definitely upload a bunch of videos on YouTube. So you can check out my YouTube channel. You want to follow from the very beginning. Or maybe on my Twitch VODs as well. If you're interested, anyway. Hello, Doge Taco, by the way. Today's no horny. Every day is mostly no horny. Alright? Is what I gotta say. Anyway. It was only been a few seconds, but to me, it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was. Well, she was from the first case. The voice I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter. Ah, yes. It's like a verbal contract, you know. This is why you should always, if you ever do like a verbal agreement, you know, always get it on tape or or in writing. Otherwise, you know, it's very hard to enforce it in the court of law. But anyway. Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of their life in this school? What? Well, that didn't turn out well, considering she's dead, but anyway. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now, but only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. That bitch. No, so why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Hey, it's me. Yeah? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me. Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this. This can't be real. I said yes?
こんな思いをさせて。だって仕方ないですから。だが君がこの学園にいる限りは私が全力で守ってみせる。希望が峰学園の学園長としてそれだけは約束しよう。
Once again, the video got cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. And every single time, it's funny how like they just superimposed, like it seems like it's like a, I don't know how you say it, like the perspective, you know, looks like obviously the headmaster's in front of the students, but really they're just reusing the same sprites we've seen before, you know. Anyway, Byakuya, Coco, Kako, Donut Girl. Everyone, they all said they agreed to live in the school forever. Isn't that crazy? Would I ever play Zero Escape? Similar to Danganronpa? Yeah, I mean, I know about it. I mentioned it like many times before. It's obviously made by the same publisher, right? Spike Chunsoft. Very similar. You see the biggest problem, however? Puzzles. I can't handle the puzzles. So, I mean, I've thought about doing it, but like, I don't like puzzles is the problem. Like, especially abstract puzzles, or it's like, usually anyway, you know, there's like a good story and all that, and then suddenly you have to escape this room, and then here we go, let's find this measuring cup, and how do you measure this cup, and how do you pour this cup to that cup, so make sure all the cups are like equal, like, you know, filled up or something. I don't know, stuff like that. It's like, ugh. You know, it just takes me out of it, because usually it has nothing to do with the story for the most part, right? I don't know. I've also heard that the third game wasn't all that great as well, or something. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, that's why I didn't play it. You know, that's the initial reason, and so I kind of just, I mean, I don't know if this is like illegal, you know, but it's not illegal. But I basically watched someone else play it. Basically, that's why. So I already know about the story, so there's no point in me playing it, obviously, at that point. But yeah. I watched, I mean, I guess just to mention it, I watched another content creator, again, way better. I always mention other content creators are way better than me, by the way, so don't follow me. Follow a person named Super Great Friend, you know? He's really good. He's awesome. He did a Let's Play on the Zero Escape series, so you should watch him if you've never watched Zero Escape before, but anyway. But just in general, he likes to play a lot of weird games as well. And he's very funny. Anyway. And then... Donut Girl and yeah, Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Host Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, and the monitor suddenly went black. What? Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now? Now then. Or now, then, when, doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Alright, well... Failure my ass! You cut the power on purpose! Oh, whatever. Even if I watch the whole thing, it'll just be more of the same. He'd ask them the same question, and then they all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something. And it too, when I woke up, there was a strange feeling of separation of myself. The memory was gone. So she forgot a lot of stuff. It's very strange. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... well, it does kind of, unless for some reason that DVD was also photoshopped. You know, what do you call that actually? Video shopped, I guess? I mean, deepfake, I guess? I don't know. Unless the video was also edited, it seems like things have happened in the past that Makoto doesn't remember. The end is only the beginning. Alright. It's time for the class trial. Boop, 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 boop. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Alright, let's go. It's the final trial, the final chapter, and the final case, and the final death, the final. Well, I guess I'm the first one this time. You're early, Makoto. Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where is everyone else? Why aren't they here yet? Don't worry. I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, they pop up. Like a pop-up book. Byakuya! Byakuya? They arrived one after another, but they're all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Same as always. They all took the hint, I guess, from Monokuma. Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial. Genocide! I'm late! Ooh, strong silent master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, it can be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Oh, not anymore. And where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. That's a quote. You know, you can quote that from Kyoko. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see. Okay, well then, let's begin. Waku waku doki doki. This final class trial is gonna be slathered in the pitch black despair. Clax maximum sorrow. Well, how you said maximum sorrow. You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I take home the tiara every year. Or I take home the tiara anyway. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square. And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than hope. Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. So don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever. This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. It's gonna go. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid and suspicious of each other. As if there's a traitor among us. But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so. Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready. Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyokyo was aboard the elevator. Let's go in. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step toward the gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs. I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. It sounds like a Dr. Seuss book, you know, deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. It's very, like, not very decorated spot, actually. All the other ones are very colorful, this one is just gray. This is the final trial site. What do you think? Is it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's a long-awaited last stage. The always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin! Save the game? Yes, I will. No, like, deadly, you know, remember when Makoto would always say, deadly game, but it's deadly trial, and it's deadly, you know, deadly, deadly, deadly. He didn't say that this time. He didn't do his catchphrase. Or at least his second famous catchphrase. His most famous catchphrase, obviously, is Sore wa Chigayo. Anyway, so there you go. This will be the final trial in this final chapter, and when it's the one where we solve the entire mystery of this entire game and figure out what exactly happened when 16 students went inside the school and a killing game began. I guess we'll see what we will unravel.